You guys want to go put something on TV? Do you want to watch Wicked?
Yeah!
Hello, good morning. It's Saturday morning, just before 8 a.m. It is freezing outside. Kind of a slow morning this morning. The kids are watching Wicked for the umpteenth time. Kristen did a coffee run, and I'm just putzing around the house. This is gonna be a typical Saturday. This is what a Saturday looks like for me. Kids' activities, divide and conquering, and yeah, I'm gonna take you along. I love this dance. So I usually put my contacts in first thing in the morning, and you know, some people might think that that's pretty savage of me, but I've been doing that for like 20 years, so I've never had a problem. Occasionally my eyes would reject my contacts. Like they would just start tearing and basically start pushing out my contacts, which is wild to me. So that started happening to me, and I was like, all right, let me take these contacts out. So I think this is gonna be a glasses day. Okay, we're outside now. It snowed. Well, like a light dusting of snow, if you could see it behind me. We're just out here doing our little morning walk. Have Benny get some of his steps in. He was going a little crazy in the house. It was definitely a lot of challenges having a dog this big, but we love him. He's a good boy. I love walking this early in the morning around the neighborhood because it's like, well, one, you can see a clear shot of the train behind me, but it's quiet. I feel like everyone's still sleeping, especially on the weekend. Everyone is just like slowly getting up. It's really nice. I honestly live for weekends like this, like just like doing family shit and chilling in sweats, you know, like it's like the best. I work all week to live my best weekend life, let's say. I was just talking about outside, and I was like vlogging outside, and I was talking about how I live for Saturdays like this. It's like a little slow in the morning, but then we have activities that we divide and conquer, and then I come home and I see you and you're sitting here set up painting.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Nice and slow Saturday.
You and I defying gravity.
Oh, it's like between the two of them.
We're good, yeah.
And no. And she's like, and where? I'm gonna tell you two things, okay? I very much appreciate that. That's what big girls do.
Is it okay if I put it on as well?
That was a good one, though.
Okay.
That was a good one. That was a good one. You did a good one.
That was a little. That was.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up.
Wait, there's a Chipotle. There's a Chipotle.
Where do you think we're gonna go? Of course we're gonna go to Chipotle.
Okay.
It's like going to Chipotle is like a swim team,
Yeah,
swim practice
I'm
routine.
going to church's McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's breakfast.
McDonald's.
It wouldn't be a pool if they didn't have flags.
Okay. It'd be a...
It just wouldn't be like a functioning pool if they had flags. Okay, it is like 7:05 and I have to get my shoes on because I need to go pick up our takeout. We got Thai food takeout while the kids are going to bed. It's just so much easier to call it in and then go pay for it, and then having to use DoorDash and all that. And like, yeah, like DoorDash supports like individual people and like people make livings off of DoorDash, but like for me it's just like $5-6 extra, $7 maybe, and it not everybody's got the budget like that. So we're gonna call it in, we're gonna go pick it up just like we did when we lived in the city. Happy Sunday. We're going to be heading to church today, and after that maybe getting a little breakfast, and then really just probably kicking it like we did yesterday. Don't really have anything planned. Need to prepare for the week, maybe do some cleaning, rotate the laundry, that kind of stuff, but really no outside commitments this weekend, which has been great. Oh, but one thing that I do think that we want to do is we have tons of baby clothes and like kids clothes in the basement that my kids have outgrown, and we want to go and drop them off at this local store that's over here, because they're sending donations and shipments to the victims of the wildfires in Los Angeles right now, which is so devastating, like super devastating. And like my heart goes out to them because, you know, I'm not from LA, obviously I'm a New Yorker, born and raised, but you know, I spent a lot of time in LA over the course of my career, back and forth a lot, on personal time and on work time too. To see the city go through so much, you know, devastation, and, you know, it's going to be a long time, if ever, that city recovers from all these fires. So, you know, whatever we can to help. We're out here again, taking Benny on a walk. It's towards the early evening on Sunday. I haven't really picked up the camera too much. I've just been doing some work for some of my freelance clients, and then just hanging out with the kids and just doing some Sunday stuff. But I needed to get out. Benny was getting kind of antsy, and I was like, you know what, let's just go out for a walk. I've been listening to this podcast that's called 10-Minute Bible Verses, and it basically goes through the Bible, the different sections of the Bible, and it summarizes them within 10, 12, 15 minutes, something like that. And it's really cool because it's like digestible bits of the Bible, and I think that's what I've always loved about being raised Catholic, or just like the stories from the Bible and like the different ways that you can interpret them, or at least the ways that I interpret them. And I for sure was not encouraged to interpret the Bible when I was in Catholic school. But that's something that I'm teaching my kids too, is, you know, these are the stories, but what do you feel? How do you feel about the story? Do you agree with the story? Do you not? What would you have done those type of things. Like I challenge my kids to try to think. Hold on. I challenge my kids to try to think of the Bible in like a critical thinking way. You know, not to challenge it, but to think from a different perspective. And I think that a lot of religious studies lack that. It's like one way or no way. And I don't agree with that.